Yes. Good morning, Kenyans. Naitwa Mabonga. This morning, I want to talk about why do I do what I do? What is the essence of what I do? And I felt, of course I answered him, but I felt that I need to talk about it and just let know our viewers, also those who listen to me and us as the GPAK team, to understand that that we don't just do what we do for the sake of doing what we do. We have a mission. And I am a public policy consultant and also a civic educator. And so in many occasions I talk in the capacity of a civic educator, just to educate the populace on what is needed for us to build a good nation, for us to build the Kenya we want, for us to build a society that will outlast us, for us to build a community that will coexist with one another cohesively. And so we in our team, we believe in what we call the KY doctrine. KY doctrine as K and Y, and that is Kekietu doctrine. We believe that a good society is one where that has three important components that are part of this doctrine. And the first component of the KY doctrine is the idea that we are one people to belong. We believe that a country is not just as good as when people have opportunity to live in it, but people must have an opportunity to belong to it. There must be the sense of belongingness. And for our country as Kenyans, we must belong to it. We must feel that we are Kenyans first. Whether you are rich or poor, well-connected, not well-connected, you come from this religion or this other religion, as long as you are a Kenyan, or for a reason or another you have found yourself legally to live in this country, then you must find that sense of belongingness. The way when we meet at a family level, we feel we belong to one, and this is my brother, this is my sister. So we believe the KY doctrine holds that we are people who belong to each other. And so if I meet a Kenyan outside there and they're in a problem or a trouble, I need to treat them as my sister or brother. And I need to respond to what they need. If I see Kenyan suffering, it's as if I'm suffering. If I see Kenya going on the bush, it's as if actually I'm the one going on the bush. If I see government officials failing, I should be disturbed because when they fail, I am failing. If the government is failing, if the president is going on the wrong direction, it's as good as I am going on the wrong direction. So I must stand up and say, hey, my president, kindly, this is not the right direction. Let's take this direction. So that's one of the components of the KY doctrine. The second I say there are three components. The second doctrine of the KY doctrine, and that forms what I do here when I talk to us, is we believe the KY doctrine advances the idea that we are one people who believe in the eternal God. What do I mean here? That we are only as good as a society that believes in the eternal God. That we have an authority that is higher than ourselves. That we are not God. We have a God. And so, people might belong to different religious and faith denominations, a Muslim, Hindu, all those things. But there is an eternal God. There is a God. At least we are agreeing on that fact. And so we don't want to raise a pagan society, a society that does not have, that does not appreciate what is divine, what is spiritual, what is beyond this life. So, and this unites us as Kenya. And so this is the second component, and it's very important because we believe that when we don't have spiritual ideals, then even it's very difficult for us to have ethical and moral ideals. It's this belief in God and what God expects of us that will make me, when I want to kill, not to kill. that will make me, when I want to steal for somebody, the higher belief, not the law of the land, will make me stop it. It is the higher belief in God that will make me not run away with public property, steal. It is the spiritual ideas that will make me not humble myself down and not get yo gonjwa wanaita hubris about it the other day. And so the third ideal of the KY doctrine, and that's again another major reason why we do what we do as a civic educator, is that a good society is one that allows these people to bake their cake and eat it equitably. And so we believe that we need to build a country where we give people opportunity to be bakers and also opportunities to be partakers of the national cake. Let me repeat it again. We believe that, and this is very explicit in the KY doctrine, that we are a society where we are supposed to give opportunity for people to bake or be contributing baking the national cake and also have a share of the national cake. And so, what are we saying, my fellow Kenyans? That I do what I do every day, and every opportunity that I give to talk to Kenyans about their civic duty, because we need to achieve all these three things. We need to build a country where all of us belong. It's not I'm a Kikuyu, I'm a Jaluo, I'm a Luya, I'm whatever. Those things do not matter when it comes to nationalhood. They are very important. Everyone must come from a background, and we have to appreciate and be proud of it. But as Kenyans, as a country, we have to put a higher notch and say of nationalhood, and that is by ensuring that everyone is my brother, everyone is my sister, as long as they are Kenyans, and I can defend them, I can stand for them, I can feel for them, I can be empathetic for them. We are disturbed when people just, we pass each other, we step on each other. That's what we want to move away from. Secondly, in the KY doctrine, which we talk about often, is the issue of faith, belief in the eternal God. And thirdly, we talk about the national cake, that this national cake must be baked by all of us. Every Kenyan must be given an opportunity to bake or contribute in baking that cake, and must also be given an opportunity to partake that cake. So basically, those are the three reasons why I wake up every morning, why I come to you to talk to you. And our hope is, and we really believe strongly that a day is coming that we will change the trajectory of our country, and be able to see this country as one country, be able to see this country as a country that is one, a country that is focused. And I want to challenge us to read that book, the KY Doctrine, that we authored. It was a lot of research was done on it before it was written. Find that copy of that book and read it. You will see how we can transform this country to be one of the best countries ever. And I believe we still have the opportunity. This country has a youth bulge. Majority of our people are 35 and below, and let's say 40. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do so. Down there at the subscription bar, subscribe. That is a way by which you support what we do.